Okay, oh, there they are. If you are following my channel and the saga, you'll know that I made a big boo-boo. And I'm down here to check on things and make sure that my boo-boo was just that, a boo-boo and nothing dramatic. If you're not following the channel, why not? Go back and watch a few of our last few videos to catch up, and then hit the subscribe button. Listen, I know I don't do this often enough, but please, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. You hit that button, you click subscribe. If you hit the little bell, it'll tell you when I post new things. If you don't hit the little bell, well, you don't have to know when I post new things. Subscribe does not get you signed up to a mailing list. It does not get you signed up for anything. In fact, doesn't even tell me who you are, to be honest. What it does, though, is it tells YouTube that you like my videos, and that YouTube should show it to other people, which helps get the word out about the animals we raise. Okay, so that's my marketing campaign for like the month, because I'll forget to do it for the rest of the month for sure. So, quick recap on my grievous error. I was down here doing morning chores. I had all my dogs down. My dogs are very used to chickens, ducks, geese. They run around the flock. The flock is very used to them. But I did not account for having, and I'm trying to get video of folks, and they're just hiding from me now. They're probably mad at me. But I did not account for having 2 mama hens out here with 4 baby chicks that they are clearly overprotective about. And things got quite chaotic, a little bit more so than I would have liked. We had some panic going on. Chicks were scattering. Things were a little bit more, I mean, this place is chaos all the time, but things were way more chaotic than they needed to be, than they should have been. And I don't like to add that much stress to the animals. A little bit of stress to get adjusted to having dogs around is important. That much stress was beyond what it should have been. So again, I think that's like 2 videos now ago, to be fair. So you can go back and look at the chaos. I'm not going to delete it, despite whatever. I mean, I'm anticipating that the comments are going to be awful, and they should be. And I'm not going to delete it. It is going to stay up, but I also am going to acknowledge that it was not the smartest move that I could have made in my life. So all of our little chickens are okay. And if I pop into my door here, our mamas are here. They've gathered up everybody. And I see so far 3 little heads. There's the 4th little head. So all our chicks are fine. Our moms are fine. Our baby birds are fine. I did want to come down and check on them to make sure, just because of the little extra chaos that I inadvertently added. I had already rounded up all the chicks by hand after the chaos, so I knew that all 4 chicks were fine. I just wanted to make sure they were still fine, to be honest with you. And they're still fine. They're still trying to jump up into the nest box, and they're still too little to do it. So I'm going to tuck them away now, because they've had plenty of stress for the day. They don't need more. And we'll just close that door. As you can see, the little guys are back in action. They're still, I would call it, on alert, because again, so the little birds had been long since exposed to the dogs and really weren't much bothered by them. In fact, I don't know, a week ago maybe, I did an entire video showcasing how, like, yeah, the dogs are around. Yes, they kind of are aware of the dogs and they move away from the dogs, but they're no longer upset. They're no longer hiding. They're no longer worried about it. They move on with their day, 5 inches to the left or 3 inches to the right, away from the dogs. They responded to the mom's absolute fury at having dogs near their little babies. And so they were in a state of panic as well. And it was too much. So anyway, this is a quick check-in to, first off, acknowledge that I made the mistake for the 2nd time, and to just give you the update for anybody who may have been worried or may have be thinking now I'm kind of the stupidest person in the world, and that is okay, because that was not the smartest decision I could have made. Everybody's good. They're a little wary right now. They're checking on me, and they're like, "Oh, you usually come with dogs. Where are those things?" That'll all transition, but the decision, of course, is that from now on, until our little chicks, who you just saw in the coop with their moms, are of a larger size, and maybe the moms are slightly less protective over them, we'll just let them, we'll let them be without dogs for a little while. So that is the update. Everybody is fine and dandy, thankfully. It gets categorized as a no harm, no foul oopsie. And yeah, now we're eating, we're drinking. The duck has found himself some weeds to chew on. I don't know if it's a him or a her. Most people have heard me say already, I call them all hims because I have no idea. But yes, he's got a big old weed or something hanging out of his face. Can we see that through the fence line, or are we only going to focus on the fence? Come on, camera. You're not going to cooperate with me? There we go. Now we're going to get a drink. So all the behaviors are back to normal, thankfully. And I'm going to stand down from apologizing for the error. I just want to acknowledge it because, sometimes I come on here and I'm like, hey, I've been doing this for over a decade. I'm an expert. Yeah, not always. Every day I learn something new. A lot of times I don't tell you I've learned it new. I just share the new information I've learned. But man, when you're working with live animals, when you're working with a dynamic farm, you learn something new every day. So today I learned. All right. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It's absolutely gorgeous here in New Jersey. Not that you can see it this way. There's a turkey vulture overhead, and you'll notice there are no dogs with me. But yeah, I ran down here in between meetings, so unfortunately I do have to get back to it. And as always, until next time, there's work to be done. Bye for now.